I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could lay off family members.
Well, you can, Jay. It's called just not ever talking to them again. And yeah, pretty easy.
I want to send them pink slips, though.
Oh, well, you can do that too. That's sort of optional. It's just a flashy way of going about it.
I'm no longer talking to you and then mail a pink slip.
Shoppers, welcome back.
We've missed you.
Welcome back to the break room for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries.
Bow chicka wow wow. Ooh, this is gonna be fun.
I lit a stress relief candle just for you back here.
Lavender.
And it burned down the stock room.
Joe, did we get a break from work?
No, but it does tell you about today's Sundries item. Burnout.
Ooh.
So if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell is a sundry, the term comes from an Old English term meaning odds and ends. The term's still popular in retail today, and it groups together items that wouldn't otherwise have a group of their own. So, as three gay men with beards, we are using it to group together the wide range of topics we cover. And like we just said, today's sundries item is burnout.
Oh, wow. Burnout. Oh, man. Is anybody else hot for this topic?
During this heat wave, I think we all are.
Good God. I mowed this morning and I was trying to race it to be done before it was 90 degrees out.
So what'd you get up at 5 a.m.? I was walking up to my car after work and I was like, this weather is homophobic.
I'm just done with it. I'm so fucking done with it.
I'm done with triple digits. I'm burnout on this weather.
I'm so sick and tired of being so sick and tired.
That's just common now, though, right? Everyone's tired of everything.
I think I dropped this stat at some other point, but like 40% of people have reported experiencing like physical pain. Oh my God.
Just bring him inside. Just bring in the feral cats from out the back alley.
You know what? I'm going to go turn off the TV because it's going to echo in, but... Hi, Blanche. Hello. Welcome.
There's those feral cats from the back alley again. Jay keeps feeding them.
He's giving them the leftovers from the pizza parties.
Ooh, pizza party.
Corporate said that if we met or exceeded our sales expectations this last month, that we'd get a pizza party. And they'd get a huge fucking raise.
Well, pizza parties are the resolution to all problems at work.
How do they not know about the memes everywhere? Like, it's the big joke to have a pizza party, and yet they still keep doing it.
It's a huge joke. Also, saying things like, we're a family, huge joke.
Ugh.
That is the worst possible version of corporate lingo anybody could possibly use, because what it implies is that you are also equally responsible for one another, and the business has less responsibility.
Right.
Listen, you're not my family. You're my place of employment.
Here's 2 instances, and only 2 instances, when I consider something family. Someone who I am married to or blood related to, and whenever I'm at Olive Garden. That's the only 2 times that I'm considered we're a family.
And even then, you're on thin fucking ice.
If you take the last breadstick, we're not a fucking family anymore, though.
I just, in today's world, we're also a lot more aware of how crazy families are. And if they're super toxic, people are not sticking to them because they're starting to realize it's healthier to separate yourself from that toxic life. So work people are probably the most toxic family you can have.
Right. If you really felt that we were a family, would you be doing these reductions in force that you can still afford while posting like record profits? No, you wouldn't.
I don't know. Sometimes I wish I could lay off family members.
Well, you can, Jay. It's called just not ever talking to them again. And yeah, pretty easy.
I want to send them pink slips, though.
Oh, well, you can do that too. That's sort of optional. It's just a flashy way of going about it.
I'm no longer talking to you, and then mail a pink slip.
If you guys weren't aware, there's that quote that a lot of families will use called blood is thicker than water.
Ugh.
And it's used to justify choosing family no matter what. The actual meaning, the actual saying is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, meaning it's actually opposite of the way that they like to use it.
Are you, Joe, are you saying, Joe, please bear with me, but are you saying people take things out of context and use it wrong?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I'm flabbergasted.
I'm burnt out.
Listen, Jay, me too. I can't believe someone would take a phrase and then minimize it to use it for their own purposes. People will read an entire book about their religious beliefs and then take a couple of excerpts from them to use it to justify their actions.
Definitely. That is not what happens in society.
Right. Kind of like how our marriage goes against the Bible, but then you want to turn around and eat seafood.
Curious.
Or wear clothing that's blended material, or
not sell off all your material possessions and give to those who are in need. Read the book of Acts, bitch.
Whoop.
yeah, it's quite the little journey. But anyways, I digress.
I want to talk real quick about being burnt out by watching drug commercials on TV.
You know what? They all have the same side effects too. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna have diarrhea, and I should ask my doctor.
My favorite one is like, let's say it's a drug called Shmoshmeksha. The first thing is, please don't take Shmoshmeksha if you are allergic to Shmoshmeksha. And I'm like, oh man, thanks for that heads up. My favorite's always how like they're saying all the side effects and then it's someone like joyfully at a barbecue or like swinging on a swing set. And it's talking about how you're going to die a bloody death of dismemberment if you take this drug the wrong way.
Well, I don't know. It's kind of like the tampon commercials where they're like bouncing around like, and I'm like, all right. I know they feel comfortable in a tampon, but they are not that happy.
They want to bounce around, that's for sure.
It's like the women's razors commercials where they're like, ooh, and they're shaving like already shaved legs.
They're shaving a perfectly smooth like hot dog leg. Keeping on track with commercials, how about when there's like a face wash commercial and they do this with the water and splash it over their whole face?
I do that every day.
Bitch, that water's going everywhere and you didn't wash anything off.
Yeah, why do you think the bathroom floor's so wet?
I'm like, that's not doing anything.
Oh my god. You guys, I'm losing my piercing right now. There we go. Oh no. Hang on. Technical difficulties. Do something fun. I'll be right back.
I'll talk about a burnout topic regarding food, which is meal prepping.
Ugh. I'm supposed to do this every day for work.
We went through a quick phase where we were cooking chicken thighs and jasmine rice and cutting up fruit, which it was great for like a week. And then I was like, oh my God, please, no more chicken thighs. Eating the same thing 5 days in a row.
I mean, I always buy the cheese in a block because I also like to cut the cheese.
Insert but I like cubing my own cheese too. It's kind of oddly satisfying.
It is weird. I have a cute little cheese knife. It does great. Love it.
Sharp cheddar all the way. I want my cheddar sharp enough to cut glass.
Yes.
I also like Monterey Jack. I might just go like pull that cheese out of my fridge right now and eat straight from the block.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I'm a bachelor, and that's what bachelors do, right? We're trash.
If you don't have teeth marks in your cheese block, then why are you even a bachelor?
Joe, you do that. And we're married.
It's because I want to show you what that mouth can do. Leave bite marks in the block of Havarti, that's what.
It's always weird to me when like couples get weird about stuff like that. I'm like, if y'all are,
your mouth has been on each other, but you're mad about like a little crumb in the peanut butter?
Well, the crumb in the peanut butter, that's different. That's just irresponsible. Don't get crumbs in the fucking peanut butter.
I don't. I'm just using it as an example.
Yeah, we were eating on our diet plan. It was like 3 pieces of toast with peanut butter.
It was 4. Wasn't it 4?
4? Oh, no. Maybe I repressed that memory. It was so...
To me, driving to work, sobbing, just eating this peanut butter toast, like 4 slices of it. And
I love peanut butter toast, so that sounds like a great thing.
I do too. It's great.
Until it's 4 in a row in the same sitting.
I guess I should try 4 in a row.
It's fucking awful. Don't do it.
No, I wouldn't. You'll get burnt out on burnt toast.
Oh, speaking of, when you guys toast your toast, like, is it very lightly toasted or is it really dark?
Medium.
I go right in the middle. Also, here's a fun fact. Those little numbers on the toaster doesn't mean doneness. That's the number of minutes that it's in the toaster.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Seriously?
That's not the degree of toastness. It's the number of minutes. If it's numbers,
I thought it was...
then it's the number of minutes. I mean, you can correct me, shoppers, if I'm wrong. I mean...
Someone tell Joe what you think.
Please tell Joe what you think.
One of my favorite memes, though, is the one that says something like, who made bread and it was like, this is delicious. Cook it again. It's toast.
Related to toast and burnt out, how do you guys do your marshmallows over a campfire? Are you just getting a little color on them, or are you burning the shit out of them?
I like to get them burnt on the outside, like lit on fire, give it a crisp, blow it out.
The inside is very soft and smooth.
Yes.
Yeah.
I usually go for over the fire and just let it go a little longer till it's like tan all the way around, because then I know the inside's gooey, and that's perfect for me.
I don't know. I like to get the little burnt crispy bits to add texture.
I was like, there's something about that burnt exterior that just gives it a nice...
It caramelizes the sugars, and you just...
Another one. How about your steaks?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
Medium rare, baby. All
And the older I
day.
get, the closer to rare I keep going. Like, I'm like low end medium rare.
Yeah, same.
I'm good with rare.
Like, it's very much about to turn into Mommy Dearest for me, where I have this bleeding ass steak on my plate, and I'm just like, that's fine, I'll eat it.
Okay, so back to Burnout.
So I think a lot of times when you talk about burnout, like we've talked about some fun, funny stuff, but when people talk about burnout, they talk about burnout with work. They talk about burnout with things that are just fucking stressful. And for me, what got me really burnt out with my work was the amount of micromanagement that happened there.
It happens everywhere.
Keep talking. Finster's retching.
Well, we had like 7. Oh, check out
Please
that
put that
ass.
video scene in there.
Oh, did he throw up?
Oh,
Oh, I didn't even hear him.
Oh, that's so much, dude.
Oh my gosh, well, while they're busy taking care of their dog, I'm going to spend a little time with you, alone, in Jay's corner. In Jay's corner, oh, fuck, I don't even know what I want to talk about. I don't have anything planned. Anthony, don't use that. It sucks.
Well, we had to do a quick cleanup on aisle 5. And now Jay's gone. So it's time to talk some shit.
What a fucking bitch. He's laughing. Oh.
I think he still has his AirPod in because he can hear us.
Who cares? What a slut. You see him wearing that fucking hat?
Yeah, that fucking hat.
Oh my god. That's not even in dress code. Corporate says we're not supposed to do that.
You see him in that stupid black polo with that stupid name badge on?
Oh my god. He thinks just because he's a supervisor, he can do whatever he wants.
I got something he can supervise.
Supervises dick.
Supervise these nuts.
Why don't we go for a commercial break? Today's sponsor is so apt for an episode about burnout because sometimes you just need to recharge your batteries. So here's a word from our sponsor, Supercell Batteries.
When you get in your car, you expect it to start with just the push of a button before the man with the chainsaw catches you. If the power goes out, you still want to see, because otherwise there could be anything in the darkness. Like Michael Myers. When the world is coming to an end, you want to know your phone still has power to say goodbye and to brag that you made it to a bomb shelter Here at Supercell Battery, we're here for you. From a serial killer chasing you, clear to the end of Earth's existence. Other name brands don't have ads like this. They have a stupid bunny or a gold tip. If you have anything else but Supercell, you're trash. And if you buy off-brand, you're dead to us, you cheap bastard. Supercell batteries will kill you if you buy anything else. Thank you so much, Supercell. That was wonderful. Yeah, I use Supercell in every sexual toy that's in my bedroom.
Anthony's not back yet.
Ooh, are we going to talk trash on him?
Absolutely.
Oh my god, he's so stupidly tall. Hello, Anthony.
I know. Oh, hi, Anthony.
Hey.
We were in the hallway, and I was cleaning up Finster's vomit because, stock boy. And Joe said, Jay's vamping. It's not going well.
It's not going well at all. I was like, fuck this, Anthony. Don't use it.
What am I going to say?
I couldn't focus, and I was like, I'm done.
I know you needed a drink refresh, Joe.
Oh, yeah. I should probably do that, huh? I hope no one talks shit while I'm gone.
Sorry, I'm actually helping somebody else with AC repair right now.
Look at that fat as shit ass.
I like how you talk about ass and use shit to describe it.
I'm sorry. Did you grow up in the 50s?
Yes.
Are you offended by the fact that I said ass?
Oh, no. I was offended by the fact.
Am I injuring your sensitive sensibilities, Jay?
No, I'm commenting on the fact.
Okay? Do you want me to get you a handkerchief, a blanket? Have you been traumatized by my use of the words fat as shit ass?
Not traumatized, but a little disturbed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you grew up in Victorian era England.
Please do not apologize in a cynical way. We have an entire episode made for that, so save it, mister.
Okay, I'll consider not doing that, but I don't make any guarantees. Also, I made barbecue chicken breasts yesterday, and I pulled them out of the oven, and I was in such a hurry to get everything done that I stupidly grabbed the meat thermometer that was in the chicken breast with my bare hand. And I went like this, and I realized the errors of my ways immediately.
That'll do it.
Now,
ouch. Look at you learning so quick. We just never stop learning as we age.
So, Anthony, would you say that your hand was burnt out?
Oh my god, my hand was burnt out. My poor fingy.
My poor fingy.
That made me remember that thing I was trying to tell you guys about where Rihanna was doing this CoverGirl commercial and she totally missed the whole thing. And it was for CoverGirl. It was for CoverGirl Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers. And she sounds like this. New CoverGirl Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers.
Want to know what I've got on under my umbrella? It's new CoverGirl Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers.
Oh my goodness.
We're looking through spritzers.
New CoverGirl Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers. Which, much love, Riri. No disrespect, but girl.
No disrespect.
You got through that one like a champ.
Anyways. Jay, are you...
I'm almost done.
You know what I'm burnt out on? Jay not paying fucking attention to this podcast while we're recording.
Listen, this
is family time.
It's still 95 degrees out, and
This is family time.
one of my friends is having AC issues.
He's helping someone else to not be burnt out. He's answering AC questions.
Yes. You guys know what it's like to have AC problems.
Oh, I'm sorry. Since when did you become an AC repair specialist?
Anthony sounds very bitter right now. Anthony, what are you burnt out on, bud?
Right now?
Girl, I'm not burnt out anymore. I quit work. It was nice. It was lovely.
Oh, God, the dream.
Yeah, it's almost been a year now since I've been out of work. I've been doing things. So before anybody's out there like, oh, you lazy bastard. I wrote a book, editing the book.
You wrote a book? which is in the early stages of editing, but he wrote a whole ass novel.
A whole ass book that I've yet to see.
Now, I think you can be burnout on more than work, though. Like, there's burnout from just news, like overindulging yourself in the news. You can get burnout so fast.
Doom scrolling. I think I talked about it in a different episode, but it's so hard to toe that line of doom scrolling and then getting depressed, or
I think we talked about it last episode.
Scrolling with the intention of getting educated. And that's why I only have one news app on my phone that I trust, and I have one weather app on my phone that I trust, and that's how I kind of try to keep it separate. But then
And I don't keep notifications on for any of those.
At the gym, on the treadmill, looking up at the row of TVs, and it's Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, and I'm just like, ugh.
Watching Fox News try to spin shit is one of my favorite hobbies at the gym, because I'm just like, okay, let's see what slant they're trying to put on this news story to make it like pro Fox News. Like, how are they going to cater to like these evangelical Christians today?
It's like Fox and Friends. I'm like, this is the Muppet Show. You know that, right?
You know, what's funny, though, is...
Oh, it really is.
I actually listen to far left and far right podcast news. But for like Fox and stuff like that, I kind of listen to their general news topics rather than like the Tucker Carlsons and stuff like that, because I will not do opinionated stuff. You are guiding everything for me to come to a conclusion, and I want to think for myself. If you listen...
That's what I want the news for. I want the information. I don't want someone else's opinion of the information that they're selling me.
If you listen to all these news sources and just get their basic news stories, it's generally very aligned. It's just they each use a little bit of wording that guides it a smidge of a direction, but you can find the similarities in the center and come to a reasonable conclusion. Mm-hmm. But what happens is everyone's like, I'm going to listen to all these opinionated people talk. And I'm like, you people, both sides, not one, are the reason that this is such a mess, because we spoon feed people into thinking something, and we do not give them just basic information for them to come to their own conclusion. Burnout.
I was watching a video from Teachers Off Duty, and they were talking about the tragedy in Uvalde Elementary School, or in Uvalde, Texas. And there were like these wild reports that were unfounded of things that didn't happen during the tragedy, and then they were just posted and published as news without even checking the sources. And I'm just like, when I'm checking the news, when I want news, I want the information so that I can formulate my own opinion. I don't want to read someone else's opinion of the facts, because that's not news. That's sensationalism.
Jay, what are you doing?
I'm on the very end of my Boda box.
Is it Karen from Will and Grace? It's like, tip it, or like you smack the bag. What's the...
Listen, I have been in that exact situation. If you're out there and you're drinking Boda Box, or any box wine for that matter, if you throw that away when it stops pouring and you're just tilting the box, you're missing like 2 glasses of wine.
You're wasting so much money.
You're just wasting wine.
Yeah, I still have more in there, and look at me. That's a J pour, by the way.
But I think a lot of the issue that we have right now is that pundits are considered news. Their opinions are considered news at this point, because they're on news channels, but they're not anchors. They're pundits. They're expressing their opinions, and they're using your personal feelings to make you politically charged.
I used to love that. I loved listening to all sorts of news. I loved politic news. I loved all of that. And especially since 2016 election, I've been royally burnt out on all of that, because it exhausted me, not for the fact that the person I voted for lost. It's the fact that everything got so out of control and radicalized that it's exhausting. And it's thrown me into this weird loop.
It was mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, it's thrown me into this weird vibe where I'm so burnt out.
We've come to a place where disinformation and lies are being treated as truths simply by virtue of I feel this way, so I don't think that that's true.
It's this weird.
The speed at which someone will post something and then people start sharing it and then it goes wildly viral and it wasn't even true, that's alarming.
It's this weird life now of just, if I feel like I don't like how something worked, then I can just lie until something gets by. And it's... I don't even have an explanation.
If you get enough people to agree with you, then of course you're right.
The burnout just piles on constantly.
It's difficult to go through, and you're right. If you had told me in 2016 that was going to happen, I'd be like, nah, that's stupid. People are smart. My 80-some-odd-year-old great-grandfather was like, did you see that unnamed 45th president, I'm not going to say his name anywhere because fuck him, was running for office? And I was like, oh, great. What's he going to say to me? And I was like, yep, saw it. He said, what a fucking joke.
A fun fact that I read about so-and-so potentially running in 2024 is that he'll have to admit that he lost in 2020 in order to run in 2024 because a president can't serve for 3 terms.
You know he'll just lie his way out of it, though. Because that's what he does.
Politics has become purely emotional now rather than logic. And it's killing me. It
is. It drives me insane.
Nobody is using their brain anymore. It's purely just like, it's killing me softly with its song.
It's killing me loudly with its hate.
Oh, I love that song so much. I love Lauryn Hill so much.
Me too.
Lizzo's new album has this track on there that is like a straight up lift of doo-wop in part of it. And
Jay, have you downloaded the new album yet?
Lizzo's? Mm-mm.
I'll tell you what I'm not burnt out on. Lizzo's new album entitled Special. Absolute queen status. It is so good.
The last full album that I've downloaded recently is The Color of My Love from Celine Dion, 93.
Of course.
Is that the one with There Were Nights of Endless Pleasure?
Yep.
I knew it.
Baby, 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 when you touch me like this.
When you hold me like that.
Not Burnout on Celine Dion.
Good for us for getting off topic in a positive way.
Again.
So, Beardos, we have a new game to introduce. Bring it to ring it.
Bring it to ring it.
We want you guys to play along with us. The idea for the game is pretty simple. Pick 3 sundries and make us raise our eyebrows. So after you've heard our examples, we want you to fill up your basket, 3 items, and bring it to ring it. Please submit your items to our email address. That's beardsandsundries@gmail.com.
Once again, beardsandsundries@gmail.com.
I'll go first. I've just arrived to the express checkout because I only have 3 items. And I read the sign.
Ooh, it was under 10 items. Good for you, Joe.
All right. Are you guys ready for my 3 items that I've brung to ring? Not brung to rung. Brung to ring. Brought to ring. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
Oh, you're special. I love you.
Game's canceled. I'm just kidding. I have 3 items, and this is taken directly from where I first saw this idea on the internet. Are you guys ready? Okay, here's my bring it to ring it. A bottle of lotion.
Sensual.
A box of tissues.
Beep.
And a Justin Bieber DVD.
Oh.
All right. Wait, who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Oh, Jay, go ahead.
All right, Jay. You're stepping up to the express lane.
Are you ready? A bottle of wine. A copy of What Dreams May Come, starring Robin Williams. My dignity.
Oh, my eyebrows went right up to the ceiling.
And that total comes to...
How many BS bucks for that one?
Oh my god.
All right. How about you, Anthony?
Mine's a little gross.
No. You?
Oh god.
A food processor, nacho cheese Doritos, and Trojan XL condoms.
Yep. I raised mine.
I actually scowled mine because I'm curious.
What's the plan?
Are you gonna have sex with them and then kill them with the food process? Or the Doritos is a nice cover.
Our plan basically is going to be we're going to try and guess what you're doing with your sundries once you left the market.
Yeah,
so
so send in your 3 items.
get weird.
and we'll try to figure out what your plan is.
Oh, all right. Well, there's the Muzak coming back on. You guys know what that means.
Oh no, break's over. Oh, I have not finished my wine. I better chug that before we get back out to the floor.
Well, guys, I know we talked about Burnout today. It can be kind of heavy sometimes, but we tried to keep it light. I hope you guys enjoyed everything we had to talk about.
Yeah, please tell us. Tell us about some of your burnout stories.
What do you burn out on? Tell us.
We want to know. Let us know. Comment, like, subscribe, share us with a friend.
Follow everything. We love hearing from you. We've heard so much already from TikTok
We're loving all the love.
and email and Facebook and Instagram. I've gotten it from everywhere. Love it. Continue. We like hearing from you.
Special shout out to one of our followers, Tony, last name omitted because we don't do that. But Tony, thank you so much. You helped us to secure our website, and we really appreciate that for doing that on our behalf. We do appreciate you.
Absolutely.
That was such a huge oversight from us, and that was a wonderful thing. Thank you.
So maybe someday we'll have merch, and that's where you can find it. But for now, it's still in its infancy, so stay tuned.
Oh.
But Tony, thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, if we get a Patreon, we can also link it to there and people can... Oh, what a glorious website.
Thank you guys so much for being with us again for episode 6.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Beardos. We really love all the love and support, for real.
This has been exciting. We like doing this. This has been fun as just a group of guys that we're all, well, you guys are married, but we're all friends still. And it's been fun to do this. I've loved doing this, and I'm glad people are enjoying this.
I will sign off on saying that I am not burnt out on this. See you next time, guys.
I am not burnt out on this podcast.
Say bye.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye. Come back next week on Sunday.